Mr. Hartzell,
Yes.
it's a pleasure to have you here with us this afternoon at the Museum of American Glass in Western Virginia. I understand that you live towards the Clarksburg area and that you have been a glass cutter for your total career. Right. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started in the glass cutting industry?
I got started Pittsburgh Plate 1953.
Okay.
16 years old, and it was a father and son trade. And my dad was a glass cutter, so I just followed in his steps.
Okay. So was he just a young person too when he started cutting glass? Do you know?
I think he was. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he was.
And that was in the U.S. in this area?
I think he started up in Jeanette, I think.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And then moved down here.
Okay, so that goes back quite a long way. Were there any other family members that?
I had 4 other brothers that was glass cutters. So.
Wow. Okay. Now, whereabouts did you cut the glass? What company were you
It
with?
was Pittsburgh Plate Glass in Stonewood, West Virginia.
Okay.
Works 12.
Okay. And is that where you were your whole career, or
No,
did you move around?
I was there 21 years,
Mm-hmm.
and they shut the plant down in 1972, I think it was.
Okay.
And I started working in '76 at AFG Industry. Well, it was Forco Glass, and then they changed it to AFG Industries in out in Grafton, West Virginia,
Okay.
called Jerry Run.
Okay, and Jerry Run, all right.
And I was there 19 and a half years.
Wow. Wow. So you spent a long time in each location then.
Yeah, 40 years.
Wow. Whereabouts did you get your glass from that you cut? Did it come to you from different companies, or
No,
did you
we
make your
made our
own?
own.
You made your own glass. Okay, so you had a furnace then, and
Right.
melted your.
Pittsburgh Plate had 4 furnaces,
Mm-hmm.
and Jerry Run had 1.
Wow.
You take Pittsburgh Plate, they run like single strength glass, like for normal windows and things, at 89 inches a minute,
Wow.
90 inches at the most, 120 inches wide. And then when you go out to Jerry Run, they run the same thing at 900 and some inches a minute. So that done away with vertical draw glass plants. It closed all of them.
Because you're able to manufacture enough that you
Right.
didn't. So, what were your working conditions like? Was it a comfortable environment to work in, or?
It was like dusty most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You had glass dust flying everywhere,
I
silica,
can imagine.
and then of course we had asbestos and PPG. All the rolls, vertical rolls were asbestos coated.
Okay.
And, but it wasn't that bad, really. Noisy,
It wasn't noisy?
Yeah.
Because you were cutting all the time?
because cutting, the machines
Right.
was running all the time.
And then how did you get rid of the glass? There must have been glass dust when you were cutting. How did you get rid of that?
Well, when it emptied the chutes, we put the glass in, they'd pour water in it
Okay.
down the chutes, and that would settle the dust some. But a lot of times it was dusty everywhere.
Okay. Was it quite warm though? Because if you had a furnace where you were making your own glass, or was that?
Well, that's funny because in the furnace room, in the hot end they call it, in the wintertime they were cold. The summertime they were hot,
Right.
but
I can imagine.
wintertime they were cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. How much glass would you make in a day? Would it be enough to do a lot of windows?
Yes, ma'am. Jerry run around 600 tons a day,
Goodness.
and that's a lot of glass.
So how many people were working there?
There was 200 and some of us.
Oh,
up
really?
there,
Oh, so were they all working on glass cutting tables then?
yeah.
or-
No, at Jerry Run, we only had a couple tables, and the rest of it was all done with machines.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
We built automatic takeoff floor stackers that stacked the glass as
Right.
it cut it. And
Okay.
automation took over the whole system.
Of course. Of course.
And
Right.
as far as I know, there's no glass cutters cutting glass anymore.
So did you actually use a table like this to cut glass on then
Yes,
in your
ma'am.
early days?
In
When-
PPG, I used it.
Okay. And what type of glass? Now, did you use cylinder glass at all? Or?
No, that was years before.
Before,
I cut
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
But it was flat glass,
Okay. Okay.
and we cut from like 32-inch by 88 up to 57.5 by 88 on these tables. And then we had bigger tables downstairs. They used vacuum cysts to put the glass on the tables. And a lot of it was half-inch thick down there.
Wow.
They called
Wow.
it the heavy
Wow.
department.
Right. What would that thick glass be used for then? Industrial?
For tabletops and
Okay.
store windows and things like that.
Okay. Did you sell a lot of your glass through different companies, or was it all sold through your company where it was made?
The PPG sold it to individual companies,
Okay.
like window companies. They'd order so much glass, we'd cut it and ship it to them.
Okay.
But it was individual companies.
Did you ever cut any stained glass at all for any particular reason, or were you basically just into window glass?
Just window glass. I never cut any stain.
Okay. That would be a little different
Yeah.
type of equipment that would use, I would imagine. Okay.
Used the same equipment, but we just didn't make it.
Okay.
These two plants I worked at.
Okay.